Take your ex off the pedestal. When you look at your ex like a celebrity, they will always look at you as a fan. When you look up to someone, they will always look down on you. And this is not a healthy relationship dynamic. This is just completely messed up. This is not how it works. And right now, your relationship dynamic or your past relationship dynamic is that they are here. They are way over here. You're way down there and you're pleading and begging and you're like,
oh, please take me back, my master, my lord, my everything. My life is nothing without you. You are the best thing that ever happened to me.
Which is so far from the truth. So far from the truth. And in today's session, I'm going to help you reveal the truth for yourself and take your ex off the fucking pedestal. This is not this is not where they belong. This is not. Now, I'm not going to say anything bad about them. You guys just didn't make it work. You're not a good fit for each other. And the fact of the matter is that you're not together. This is all I need to know in order for me to call the shot and say, this relationship is over. To pull the plug on it, that's it. That's it. It's done. I'm Coach Goldman, your relationship and breakup coach. Now, in order for you to take your ex off the pedestal, you must let go of the fantasy that you build in your mind, the future that you supposed to have in a relationship. It's very common, and this is one of the most enjoyable activities that a couple is doing together, is thinking about the future together. Building this white picket fence, the dog, having whatever, the vacations, you were just fantasizing and building a future together. This is what we do, and it's fun. It's fun. But when the relationship ends for any kind of reason, all of this fantasy is just go out the window. It goes out the window, and more often than not, when your ex was the one, when someone pulled the plug, the other party just think that it might still happen. But the truth of the matter is that it's not. They gave up on the fantasy. They created their own fantasy in their own mind. They have a completely different agenda than you at this point. This is why you can never take them back. And you still have this fantasy that they will fulfill. And you think that only them, by the way, this is also one of the things, you think that only them, they can fulfill this thing because you assigned the role for them in your fantasy. But you don't realize that this fantasy was yours. It was yours. You can replace them. You can replace them, and you should, and you will replace them, and you build a different fantasy or the same one with a different person that is suitable for you, because you don't deserve someone who will come back. You deserve someone who never leaves. You deserve someone that stays, that shows by their actions that they're serious about you and they will never let you go or disrespect you. You were disrespected big time and the relationship dynamic shifted forever. You don't want to take them back. If you're new to my channel and what I'm saying here is new to you, check out my other videos and you will see, you will understand better my philosophy and why I'm such a great advocate of not taking an ex back under any circumstances. It doesn't matter if they cheated on you, rebounded, whatever, or being with someone else after. Doesn't matter. Once the bond, your divine union has been contaminated and they actually, by their action, telling you that they no longer want to be with you, that is over. Check out my other videos. But in today's video, like I said, you are going to learn how to take them off the pedestal. So you got to let go of this fantasy and understand that this fantasy was yours and still yours. You can have it with someone else. Number one. Now, the first thing here, think of the qualities or characteristics that you admired about your ex. I know that after a breakup, you want to think about all the bad things because it gives you a sense of ease and relief. Think about all the bad stuff about your ex. It just makes you feel like you didn't lose anything and you actually dodged the bullet. But here, I want you to think about what you absolutely loved about them, because this will help you to understand what your subconscious mind calls and thinks of a healthy relationship, especially with your ex. Now, let me read this to you real quick. These can also be the qualities that you were attracted in them. So it can be characteristics or qualities were attracted you to them. These are the traits that your brain attached to at the subconscious level to create a sense of wholeness. What was that? I remember when I did this exercise, I wrote down what was that? Yeah, she was very kind to other people. She always helped other people. She was very kind to strangers. She was a very kind individual. And many other stuff. But for you, whatever it might be, just think of as many things as you can. Now, number 2, elaborate on each one of those admirable qualities of your ex and write down tangible evidence that they are true. And I said, she's kind. I'm just going to give the example of kind. So she was kind. The evidence is every time a person needed help, she was there. She was there for her friends all the time. She was a really good friend as well. She was kind to everybody. She was just a kind person. That's it. Now, number 3, were they consistent with these qualities towards you? This is where it gets interesting. I said, holy shit. Was she consistent with me? Was she kind to me? Was it consistent or recent? You can ask yourself, was it consistent or recent? And I said, well, recent, no. Consistent, the beginning. And you always find that at the beginning, they had a lot of great qualities at the beginning. But when the relationship progressed and towards the end, you will see that these qualities were gone. Now I said, no, she wasn't very kind to me at the end. Of course, she cheated on me, monkey branched on me. And I said, no, she wasn't kind. The way she ended the relationship, it wasn't kind. She could just say it doesn't work. Hey, you can say it. It's all right. But to do this, so kindness, gone. Number 4, when did they let me down by using this quality, but by not using this quality to the advantage of the relationship? Like I already said, that was my example. But ask yourself, when did your ex did let you down by not using these admirable and amazing qualities to the advantage of your relationship, or specifically to you? When? And you will see that they didn't. Once you realize that they didn't, you actually will take away these qualities that you assigned for them, because in your brain, they still have those qualities. No, they don't. And it's painful for you because you think that they have it. Once you think that they have it, it just adds pain because you say, I lost a very good, kind person. No, that's just not true. They're not kind with you. And it's very specific to you. For me, when I said kindness about my ex, she wasn't kind for me. She was kind to everybody else but me. So my connection with her was not good for me because she didn't have the qualities that I thought she had that attracted me to her. What it is for you, you will be the judge. Think about the qualities and start reflecting and doing this inner work to understand. And this is how you will take your ex off the pedestal. You'll say, oh, you're not that kind. You're not that awesome. You're not that amazing as I thought you are. And off the pedestal they go. Last but not least, number 5, think about these admirable qualities and how they apply directly to you to fulfill your needs and make you feel valuable, understood, and loved. You will see that there is none. And then you say, okay, there is nothing. Sayonara, motherfucker. That is all there is to it. I know this video was helpful for you. I'm not even hoping. I know it was helpful for you. Give me a thumbs up. Share in the comments below some of your thoughts about this and what are your greatest realizations. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in the next one. Ciao.